Oh man, Nerf has done it again on the D&D line. Now again, this may not be my favorite blaster when it comes to the D&D line, but I still love the look and the feel and the detail when it comes to some of these blasters. I think some of the D&D stuff that's come out probably to me has some of the most detail that I've seen, and I still think it's pretty cool, but some of the performance on it was ugh. So if you guys want to check out the other D&D Nerf stuff that's come out, you guys can check it out right there. I think it's pretty cool. But this one is called the Themberchaud. I think that's how you say it. I've heard a lot of people name it different things. I think it's supposed to tie in with the movie. I haven't done a lot of research when it comes to kind of where this comes from, but from what I've read, that's what it's all about. But correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments. But this is kind of a nice little crossbow. You guys know me. I love little crossbows. We have a secret XFB1 or CB1 coming out right here. It's kind of like a crossbow, but you know. But anyways, look at this thing. The box is pretty cool. Again, I love the look of the boxes and the look of these blasters because it really ties in with the D&D line, I think. And just, gosh, look at that dragon's face. I cannot, like every time I look at it, I'm like, man, look at the detail on that thing. That is just super, super cool to me. Now, I get it. Some people are like, well, when you look at the Roblox line and things like that, what about that, like that snake blaster like that? Sure, that's cool, but look, I mean, just the face of this thing just freaking rocks. Now, this does come in a few pieces, so this top piece up here does click in. It's kind of a set it and forget it. I mean, I'm pretty sure you could take it out with some surgery on the blaster, but once you set it, it is gonna lock in there. And it has this kind of tail piece, which is kind of weird. It's kind of this flexi material. I guess it's supposed to wrap around your forearm in some capacity, and I can almost do it. Like, look at that. I can almost get it wrapped around my arm. I mean, it looks kind of cool, but I think someone with a smaller wrist, it would probably fit much easier. And it's kind of, personally, I think it's kind of in the way out of everything. But maybe it just goes like this. I don't know, maybe it just goes out like that and you shoot. But still, I think I'm gonna use this at some of my local Nerf wars just for something kind of silly. It doesn't really fit my wrist, this bottom piece down here. It doesn't really fit my wrist all that great. Again, I think a Nerfer or a smaller Nerfer with shorter arms and smaller wrists, it would fit perfectly. But to prime this thing, it's pretty simple. You just go ahead and pull that. It looks like a 2mm bungee right back. You pull it back, you put in your dart, and you shoot. This thing is roughly only shooting about 65 FPS, roughly about 60 to 65, so there's nothing too crazy when it comes to the performance, but it is kind of neat because it does kind of sound like a crossbow when you shoot it, which is kind of weird. So don't expect terrible performance out of this thing by any means. I'm sure somebody's gonna mod this thing sooner or later, but I just quickly wanted to kind of go over this blaster because again, the detail on it I think is great, and for all you D&D fans out there, I know you guys are probably gonna love this thing, but look at that. Again, on the sides, you have the whole mini dragon, you have the arms, you have the back legs, you have the bendy tail. I still think, again, it looks cool, and I'm super impressed to see what's going to come along with this D&D line. I really think they're going to start coming out with weapons, you know, swords and shields and things like that, because that would be awesome, right? Instead of actual blasters. But hey, they're starting here, and maybe they're going to go there next. But again, this blaster, if you're probably not a D&D fan, I don't know, you might like it because of the dragon head, but you might not because of the performance. But still, I think it looks cool. I'm definitely going to probably use it again here in one of my local wars just to be silly with it. Maybe have a fox head or something on there. I don't know. But anyways, let me know what you guys think of this down in the comments. I just quickly wanted to go over it. Let me know what you think. Thanks again, Fox fans.